Thank you, Don, and thank you for the invitation to be here. I like that auction. It seemed to have somewhat of a common theme throughout it. Several of the items featuring Barack Obama, and I was thinking, since Barack Obama has said it's about us and not about him, perhaps you all would be willing to give me $250 for my yard sign. Just a thought. Jerry talked about how Fort Bend County is changing. I've been talking about how Fort Bend County is changing because it's one of the main reasons that I got into this race, because of the demographic shift that she talked about. I want to tell you a little story about just how much Fort Bend County is changing. Yesterday, Richard Morrison and I and several other volunteers went block walking in Sienna Plantation. I'm sorry? I guess I'm just so used to being heckled. So we're block walking, and I'm about a block and a half away, and I see this guy standing out in front of his house, and he has a suit on, and it's early on Saturday. And I said, that young man's going to a wedding on Saturday. He's just out waiting for someone to pick him up there. And I get a little bit closer, and a little bit closer, and I look at that young man, and he's standing pretty still, and I said, he looks like Barack Obama. And then I get close enough to see, damn, it is Barack Obama. It's a cardboard cutout of it. On someone's front porch in Fort Bend County. Now that's change I can believe in. And that house wasn't even on my list, but it sure got added in a big hurry. And, you know, it's funny, after last week's convention, we're all Obama maniacs now, and well, we should be, unless after Senator McCain's vice presidential pick. I know that's changed those who were longing for a female moose hunter. And I am intrigued by these idiots on television who keep talking about how that's going to impact women, because you know, a lot of Democratic women I know are more concerned about things like choice and education and health care. And really aren't that concerned about whether their sister can fire an assault rifle. So there's a sliver of folks who will be impressed by that, but I'm afraid that he may have not shot himself in just one foot, but maybe both of them. We'll see how that turns out. But it's interesting because everybody's so excited, and well, we should be after last Thursday and after last week. But it's interesting because I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, because before the hysteria began, I know there were a lot of people here who probably felt the same way, but one who was very outspoken and from a public standpoint for Senator Obama was Congressman Al Green. He was early. And I think it's because of that kind of intuition, and not just his political intuition, but also being such a strong voice for the powerless in our society and the voiceless in our society, that he needs to stay a member of the United States Congress. And I certainly pray this opportunity for the state Senate came about somewhat unexpectedly, but it is an incredible opportunity. As Don mentioned, I did run for governor in 2006 and spent about 2 years of my life talking about the problems and the challenges facing our state. And when Kyle Janik decided to resign from the state Senate unexpectedly, suddenly I realized I would have a chance to go to Austin in perhaps a different capacity and work on all those issues that I think all of us care about. Work on issues like education, There is no issue closer to my heart than public school education, and I think you all would agree that at some point we are going to have to decide to make public schools about a little bit more than passing yet another standardized test. When someone finishes high school here in the state of Texas, I want them to be one of two things, either ready to go to college or ready to go to work. We're preparing a lot of folks for college. Actually, our college entrance numbers are near the bottom when you look across the United States of America. But that seems to be the full focus. And meanwhile, we are literally losing generations of people because of the dropout rate. When you look at how many kids are starting in the 9th grade and then actually finishing in the 12th grade at various school districts, sometimes it's as high as a 30 to 50% drop-off. And meanwhile, we don't even have an accounting system to keep up with that here in the state of Texas. That is a tragedy. That is a tragedy, and until we get more serious about vocational education programs, workforce training, combined with preparing kids for college, we're not going to be making the grade here in the state of Texas, and those are the types of efforts I'm hoping to work on as a member of the state Senate.